Hello and welcome back. Hope you're good, doing well. So we are having a update on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still sliding within that daily correction, the correction which we have seen over there previously. So the correction is just simply getting bigger, but we still can see that it's a very corrective drop on Bitcoin for downside, which is just simply setting up for a breakup. All right, so we're expecting this flat to break out, but price sliding over there, yeah, and slow drop is just happening over there, and simply it's setting up for the next pop-up like that. So so that's the the slight change which is just coming over there. So let's look at the previous analysis quickly, and then we're going to talk about what we can expect from Bitcoin next. Hello and welcome back. Hope you're good, doing well. So we are having update for the Bitcoin, and if you're looking for trading or trading, just simply go to wave-trader.com. Now let's look at the BTC. All right, so BTC was is still in a daily correction. All right, and we are having some buying momentum over there, but momentum is not so strong. All right. So now let's look at the previous video analysis first, and then we're going to talk about what we can expect from Bitcoin next. If I'm going to look at the 4-hour time frame, all right, so this 4-hour time frame, so the picture going to be something like that. Now we got a slight change over there. Okay, we simply broke out these lows, so we got change here at this area, so broken down the previous low. So what you're expecting, simply you're expecting price to either correct for another time within that flag. We're going to call that flag. The sell-off is not very strong, so we're going to call that flag, and then drop, right? Or just simply break out and continue to keep pushing more higher all the way back to that top. All right, so this is what you're looking. So we're going to look at the 1-hour time frame. So we are not having strong buying yet over there. Buyers are not strong enough. So the reason is very much simple, that the Fed week, Fed rate decision, and a couple of bad news also are coming, which has caused that that drop to happen. So you're simply looking for this to aggressively bounce back. If you're not going to get that bounce back, then simply correct for another time and break down. All right, so I'm anticipating price to just find its floor over there. Okay, we are not having a floor behind at these areas, because we are expecting it to find its floor and just simply go back and break through that top and continue to keep pushing more higher. If not, then fall back within that flag, which is just being over there. Again, do not forget that bigger picture. Okay, in case if price doesn't manage to get back within these areas, or if it doesn't manage to get back within these areas and keep falling bit aggressively, okay, then you are preparing for the price to form that bigger flat or expanding triangle for more upside. Okay, keep that one more leg lower on in your mind when you are looking Bitcoin to buy for short to medium term. All right, so short term trade still we are still looking for that short term trade. All right, this short term move, we are still looking that trade to happen, and possible that short term to turn into a medium term and longer term for more upside. All right, thank you. Okay, so that was the previous video analysis. Now let's look at the current one. Okay, we are having buying over there. Okay, but buying is not so strong. We clearly can see over there we got this buying, but the buying is in the form of correction. All right, so which still may break down, as explained in the previous video analysis. Yes, we still can see breakdown for another leg lower within that correction for upside. So we still can see that breakdown for more upside. Okay, so this is this simple structure and the formation which you are looking for this to break up and price to go back up. All right, so if I'm going to look at the BNB, right, so BNB is trying to break up, so slightly aggressive, we can say that, but Bitcoin is not so aggressive, but BNB is slightly aggressive. So that kind of breakout you are looking. Okay, so like this, there will be update later on. Okay, so on BNB, so it's trying to break out. You're trying to break out of that wedge. All right, so this correction is slightly aggressive, and I'm expecting it to just continue. So basically after the central banks rate the scene. So similarly, you are looking for Bitcoin to do that. All right, so aggressive breakout. Okay, and clear those hurdles and continue to keep pushing more higher all the way. So if you're not going to get that breakout, if breakout is not coming and this correction is breaking for another leg, okay, then test this low or form new low and then continue to keep pushing more higher. All right, so if I'm going to go back to the bigger picture is still same, which I have explained in the previous video analysis as well. Okay, don't forget that bigger formation. Okay, this possibility still exists over there. I'm not anticipating, yeah, but in case if that breakdowns come, then you are, you know, ready for that. So what now? Chart is clearly telling us that what you are expecting, you know, this to be aggressive and go back up, or another leg lower and then go back up. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we clearly can see that price is just simply running within that structure, the structure which we have seen previously in this previous video analysis. Okay, and if I'm going to go to the 1 hour time frame, so there we can see that we got that correction, broken down, another correction, and again broken down and testing this previous low. So what you are simply looking for, you are looking for a short-term price to hold this previous low and go back up, very much similar like these moves, okay, or these moves back to that top, and short-term target going to be over there. And if you're going to get a strong break up, okay, then continue to keep pushing more higher all the way up to the previous top and possible breakout for more upside. If I'm going to go to the 4 hour time frame, okay, so that's what you are looking right now, price to bounce off, go back up there up to that top. And if you're not going to get that and price keeps sliding down, right, then again, you're looking for the same move, a strong aggressive rise over there. And if you don't get that strong aggressive rise, another correction, and then one keep, you know, dragging lower within this bigger daily correction, daily flag. So simply, you know, the move is still corrective. If I'm going to look at this daily time frame, we can see that the move is still very, very, you know, corrective to the downside. And the good thing is that the daily trend is just coming over there to hold that you know, correction. So we can see over there that there we can see that the moving average are going to support over there. So we are looking still this to break out for next leg, something like that. All right, and again, the bigger structure hasn't changed. All right, in case if this mess which is over there, it gets bigger, then all the way back to that previous low, this bigger formation, and then continue to keep pushing more higher. So I'm not anticipating that, but we can clearly see that the price is, you know, giving us a bigger correction. This correction is getting bigger. So on lower time frame, looking for a short-term move back to the top, and if you're going to get that, then all the way to breakout and go all the way to that top. All right. So yeah, so we can see that the price is still, you know, struggling within these 1 hour moving averages. Okay, and the trend is still bearish. All right, the trend is still bearish. So price is just staying below, so it's still bearish. So you're looking it to find this low and go back up, this move back to that top and possible breakout in coming days. So let's see what we're gonna get that. So this is the update on Bitcoin. So thank you.